Hi, everyone. My name is Nina Lipshay, and I am a Slate Communications Strategist at Carnegie on the Slate Optimization team. I'm excited to be here today to present to you on our Slate demo series to teach you some of the how-tos of Slate. Today, we will be focusing on existence exports and liquid markup and configurable joins, as well as a deliver message. So you're probably asking yourself, why is this important? Of course, when creating a deliver message and you want to utilize liquid markup, you can always show a text based on a particular major or state that the student lives in. But sometimes this could get to be too much if you include multiple pieces of liquid markup, if it includes more than one major, more than one state. Existence exports will make it simpler for you to specifically only receive an output of yes or no when you want information or text to show for one student and not another. And this makes that possible. Existence exports, simply put, is just the return of two values based on the existence of the record in the filtered result set. So if a record meets a certain criteria based on selected filters, that value returned will be the value set if exists. However, if the record does not meet that criteria based off the selected filters, that value will be returned in the value set of value if not exists. So for like two simple examples, if the student lives in New Jersey, it's yes or no. And if open house, if a student attended or did not attend. So let's just jump right on in. If you go into your Slate instance and you click on the horn, which is the deliver module, you're going to want to create a new mailing. Make sure to add the name, the appropriate folder that you want this mailing to live in, and that the method is an email. Thereafter, you're going to want to save. And then what it does is it brings you to this window. Now, the first thing that you want to do before you start typing in a message is you want to create a recipient list. So you want to click on this button right here. It will then bring you to this screen where you're going to create a new query. And you click on this button. You're going to want to type in the name, which is a student configurable join query. You want to make sure that the type is configurable joins. And in this case today, I'm going to create this under records for the category in the base of a person, because I want this to go out to prospects and inquiries. Thereafter, you want to save. It'll pop you up to this window where you can see exports and filters. What you want to do is you want to add in click exports. For an example, person preferred. If you would prefer person first name, you can. Person email is important because we do need that export field to be added so it can pull those emails and send that out, those email addresses out. You also want to make sure that you filter to the appropriate group of students. So in my case today, I want to make sure that they are freshmen and first-year students. I want to make sure that they are inquiries and prospects. And for fun, we're going to add that it's a fall 2023 entry term. As you can see, these exports here I have added. So now I want to add an existence export. In configurable joins, there's a really fun little button icon right here. You're going to want to click on this and it will open up this window. If you're using a local base query, there is an actual button that says existence, and that will be there. But in this case, for configurable joins, you always click on the subquery export, and we can just have fun in this window now. You want to make sure that you type in the name. So in this case, I want to communicate a message to only accounting students and then everybody else. So I have, for an example, in accounting, there's a drop down for the output, which would be existence. I want to put value if exists, Y for yes, value if not exists, N for no, and then I want to make sure to add the filters. So the filter I use is the major in accounting. This looks good for me for now, so I'm just going to press save. Then after that, I want to go back to the mailing and I want to hit edit message because now I want to type up my message. As you can see, the exports that I pulled in from the previous page are here listed. And I have the sender is my email. I can add in, you can either click on this and then click this and it imports in, or you can drag it on in, person email. You want to make sure that you have a subject line because this mailing will not save without one. Thereafter, I want to type my message and I have dear person preferred. We're emailing you more about a program of interest. If you would like hearing about more about a program of interest, awesome. I also have another message. We are emailing you more about accounting. If you would like accounting, awesome. See you soon, Carnegie Higher Ed. Now, I want to make sure that only the accounting students see these two sentences and everyone else to see these two sentences. The easiest way to do that is you're going to highlight the text and then you're going to press this if button. As you can see, I highlighted the text here and I press the if button and this conditional logic window pops up. You can see here that the text to conditionally show, and this is the text highlighted, show selected text only when in accounting, this operator says equals, and the value is no. So anybody who is not listed as an accounting student of interest will receive this text. And I will press OK. Next, I want to make sure to highlight this message about accounting. And I want to do the same thing by pressing that if button, and this window again pops up. I want to make sure that I have in accounting equals yes. So only the students who are interested in accounting will then only see this. You press OK and you save it. Now, you want to make sure that your logic is set up correctly. And to do this, you want to do a small little audit. What I recommend is finding two students in your query. And what you do is you take down their email address and you will click on Display Sample Message. And when you do that, you can type in the student's email. The button will ask you to save and it will pop up the information about this particular student. And then you can see the email address render, their name, and the exact message that they would receive. To see the logic on those merge fields, you can press this little icon here, which is a box with an arrow, and it will show merge fields with the person's email address, preferred name, and if they would be receiving the accounting message or not. If the value, because this value is an N, that means they are not in accounting, so they should receive this information about program of interest. This is correct. Now, you're going to want to do the same thing to find an accounting student and check display sample message for them as well. As you can see, this person is interested in accounting. They receive a Y, and then they receive the message here. And just as simple as that, that is how you add in existence logic and liquid markup to a deliver message. We are very excited that you joined us for the Slate demo series. Again, my name is Nina Livshay, and I am a Slate Communications Strategist with Carnegie. I would love to work with you on future projects, whether they are communications focused or not. Feel free to get in touch with me at clivshay@carnegiehighered.com, or you can reach out to us on our request more information form at carnegiehighered.com. That works too. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a wonderful day. We hope to hear from you soon.